What's up? This is your boy Dave with No Shame Nova. First points race of the season at Bradenton Motorsports Park. Let me tell you, if I can forget it, I totally would. But, I got to learn from it. I got to get better from it. The car was doing its thing. Unfortunately, as a driver, I just was not. So for you all that don't understand bracket racing, which is what type of racing we do, to explain bracket racing, you're going to have slower cars, you're going to have faster cars. You're going to go off a starting line tree. The slower car is going to get a head start. Faster car has to chase you down. Have a number that you put on your window that says what your car is going to run. If you run under that number, you lose, because that means you essentially lied. Otherwise, you're trying to get as close to that number as possible. If I dial 709 on the window, then my goal is to have a good reaction time, run a good solid pass, and try to get as close to that 709 again without going faster than the 709 that I put on the window. So test runs out of the way. I know what I'm gonna dial on the car. Let's get first round rocking. Now, like I told you guys, this weekend was a very tough weekend for me. All right, so let's start for Saturday. First round of elimination, no box pro. Simply what no box pro means is that I don't have the upgraded electronics like the Super Pro or box class to give me any type of advantages whatsoever. You have a button on the steering wheel that you hold, and in the moment you let that button go is when the car takes off, trying not to red light. I'm actually watching that third bulb light up. That's when I let go of the button, car takes off. Let go too soon though, that's how you red light. I red light. First round, easy win for the other guy. At this moment, that's when I'm gonna make the walk of shame. I'm gonna go back to the buyback window, spend $30, $40, whatever it was, to buy back into the race for Pro No Box. Now I can re-enter the race for second round and try it again, and hopefully not make the same mistake twice. Now at this point, I'm just thinking, I don't wanna reduplicate, but also keep in mind, it's Saturday, so I know I got a full weekend of racing. I just still trying to make sure I got all the kinks worked out in the car, but the car seems to be kicking ass and hauling right down what I wanted to do. Good burnout, good launch. Now just me as a driver, I gotta tighten up on the starting line, try to hit a good light, get down the track, and then race at the other end to try to get a win. As you notice, I said the key word, which is to try. Here I am locking in, telling myself in the car, stay focused, get a good burnout, be prepared. Bottom line, I'm hyping myself up in the car before I get lined up. That's what drivers gotta do, right? Get yourself ready, get yourself ready. I light one bulb, I light two bulbs, I'm ready. I'm not ready. I don't know where I messed up, but I decide that I'd rather give the race away at the starting line. Red light number 2. Yep, that means my Saturday is over for now. Time to load up and pack it in. Wife and I load up, get the car back on the trailer, head on home, get a good night's rest, and start it over again. So as I told you earlier, this is a 2-day event. One race on Saturday, one race on Sunday. So here we are for our first test run on Sunday. I decided to enter both Pro and Super Pro for the races on Sunday. The car ran really good on Saturday, but I just need the seat time as a driver so I can get my reaction down and race the race like I know how to get some wins under my belt. So we'll get this thing cracking in our first time run for Pro no box. My only focus right now is to have a good test run. We got a little bit of a headwind, so I know that's going to be a factor in today's pass. Still trying to focus so I can have a good run. Well, right out of the gate, I'm continuing right where I left off at. The red light bug going strong for me. I'm doing everything I can to try to get rid of it. I'm thinking in my head, probably overthinking, but it is what it is. So if you remember, as I told you, today I do get 2 test runs because I'm running in both classes, box and no box, or Pro/Super Pro. So here is my test run for Super Pro. Once again, I'm just trying to focus on this starting line. I want to really have a good reaction time off of the tree. I'm still just looking for a groove to get in. That way I can have a good solid Sunday and I can be confident about going into the elimination round. So you guys understand, at this moment, I feel focused, but I can't find it. It's another red light on a practice run. What am I gonna do? Feel like Oprah getting ready to give away gifts on national TV. I mean, at this point, I'm really frustrated. You guys have to understand, you can't hear me in the car, but I'm losing my shit right now. Here comes first round. So now I got to get up into the staging lanes, get ready, try to figure it out somehow. At this point, I just do not want to go red. I will do anything not to go red. So as I'm starting to creep into the line, once again, I'm telling myself, David, focus, David, focus. I focused so hard, I put myself to sleep and lost the race because I was late on the light. As you just saw, I did lose first round of Pro/no box, so now I'm gonna go ahead and get back in line for first round of elimination for Super Pro/box. Make no mistake, these guys are trying to take my lunch money. They have all the upgraded electronics, things I don't have, but I still can race a race with them, be competitive, make things difficult for them. Just try not to give them an easy win, basically. I'm always the slow car, so I gotta get the head start, and that means they have to wait, and I have to catch a good tree. Let's go. And of course, what do? Red light. This is crazy. I cannot hit this light to save my life. Man, I gave away a free, easy win, and this was an easy guy to beat.
75, only $688 left. Deb Wolfrey, moving on. Dave Bergen, Bob Walsh. Bergen left side down in at 720. Bob Walsh, right side down in at 633.
a first round loss in pro, first round loss at Super Pro, all because of red lights. Now I'm gonna buy back, make that walk of shame, go right into second round of elimination for pro, no box. So at this point, I'm really starting to feel like the kicker from Dallas, right? You just can't make anything, missing, and I just need one opportunity to win. So it happens to be that I raced the same exact guy I raced in the first round of Super Pro. I do not want to give him another win. Something happens, I don't know. I stall, car breaks. Okay, so I get back to the trailer, realize that it could have been driver error on the trans brake button. So I get back in line for my last potential final run of the day. I have to win. This is a must win or go home. It's the second round buyback of Super Pro. If I do not win, like I said, packing up on the trailer, my weekend is over, and that is that. Well, somehow again, I line up next to the same red truck I have already raced twice. I don't want to lose the third time to this guy today. It's already been two. I gave him 2 free easy wins. I do not want to give him a third easy win. So I am thinking whatever I got to do to win. There's no such thing as third time's the charm. I give him another easy win. Red light for the final time of the weekend. I just can't believe it. I can't even begin to explain how pissed off I am in this moment. I have given this dude 3 easy wins on the day. But that was my weekend and time to go home. One last thing, I did notice when we got back to the trailer that this bushing had come loose from the rear of the housing. BMP track crew, please accept my apology for spraying down the track. Didn't know it was coming out, otherwise I would have pulled over. Keep watching for more. I appreciate the support and love. We're going to try it again in Gainesville. Let's go.